Have you ever wondered how Burkina Faso got its name? Nestled in the heart of West Africa, Burkina Faso, meaning land of honest men, is a landlocked country rich in culture and natural resources. This vibrant nation is home to over 60 recognized indigenous languages, a testament to its diverse cultural heritage. Its location, bordered by 6 different countries, weaves a unique tapestry of cultural influences and historical narratives. So how did Burkina Faso get its name? And what is its history? Let's dive in. The story of Burkina Faso begins in the late 19th century with French colonization. This landlocked gem of West Africa, nestled between Mali, Niger, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Ivory Coast, became the focus of French imperial ambitions. In the late 1800s, the French began their incursion into the region. The territory that would become Burkina Faso was strategically situated, serving as a bridge between the coastal colonies and the wealth of the interior. The French were not the first outsiders to take an interest in the area, but they were the ones who would leave the most lasting impact. The French invasion was not a single event, but a series of incursions, treaties, and territorial negotiations. By 1896, the region was officially declared a French protectorate, marking the beginning of over 6 decades of French rule. During this period, the French established the modern borders of the country. The borders were not drawn according to the ethnic or linguistic lines of the indigenous people, but rather, these lines were drawn to serve the administrative convenience of the French. In 1898, the borders were finalized, giving shape to the Republic of Upper Volta, as Burkina Faso was then known. Under French rule, the Republic of Upper Volta underwent significant changes. The French introduced their language and legal system, forever altering the cultural landscape of the region. They set up administrative structures and economic systems that prioritized their own interests, often to the detriment of the local population. However, it's crucial to remember that this was not a passive period for the people of Upper Volta. Resistance, adaptation, and survival marked their experience of French rule. They found ways to maintain and protect their cultures, languages, and ways of life, even in the face of such overwhelming change. This period marked the beginning of a new era for the region, then known as the Republic of Upper Volta. The legacy of French colonization continues to echo through the history of Burkina Faso, shaping its struggles and aspirations in the years to come. The path to independence was marked by struggles and determination. As the mid-20th century dawned, a wave of anti-colonial sentiment was surging across Africa, and the Republic of Upper Volta, what we now know today as Burkina Faso, was no exception. The journey towards independence was not a straightforward path. It was a road filled with relentless determination, resistance, and the desire for self-rule. In the years following World War II, the French colonial power began to feel the pressure. The war had taken a significant toll, and the call for independence from colonized nations was growing louder. The winds of change were blowing, and the people of Upper Volta started to rally for their freedom. The first significant step towards independence came in the form of political representation. In the 1950s, the French Fourth Republic, under pressure, conceded to allow African nations to elect representatives to the French Assembly. This was a crucial moment, an acknowledgement of the rising tide of decolonization, and it provided a platform for the voices of Upper Volta. It was during this period that leaders such as Daniel Ouezzane Coulibaly emerged. A fervent advocate for independence, Coulibaly was instrumental in mobilizing public sentiment and forwarding the cause for autonomy. His efforts, along with those of his peers, slowly but surely chipped away at the French grip on the region. Then, in 1958, the French government proposed a new constitution offering increased self-governance to its African colonies. This was a pivotal moment, a crossroads where Upper Volta could choose to remain a French colony or take a giant leap towards independence. The choice was clear. The people of Upper Volta voted overwhelmingly in favor of the new constitution, setting the stage for full independence. 2 years later, on August 5, 1960, their dream became a reality. The Republic of Upper Volta was proclaimed an independent nation, finally breaking free from the chains of French colonial rule. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to the relentless spirit of the people of Upper Volta. The struggle for independence had been long and fraught, but their determination had led them to this monumental victory. Independence, however, was just the beginning of a new chapter in the country's history. In the years following independence, the nation grappled with instability, corruption, and change. The years after the independence of Burkina Faso in 1960 were anything but smooth. The young nation found itself grappling with the vestiges of its colonial past. Instability and corruption were rife, but amidst this turmoil, change was brewing. In 1982, a coup changed the course of the nation's history. A young, ambitious officer named Thomas Sankara seized power. Sankara, often referred to as the Che Guevara of Africa, was a charismatic leader with ambitious plans for his country. His government embarked on a series of radical reforms aimed at eradicating corruption, promoting women's rights, and striving for self-sufficiency. He championed environmental conservation, initiating a nationwide tree planting program to combat desertification. Sankara also prioritized education and healthcare, making significant strides in reducing illiteracy and infant mortality rates. However, Sankara's revolutionary policies and his disregard for traditional power structures made him many enemies. In 1987, he was deposed and assassinated in a coup led by his close associate, Blaise Compaoré. But before his tragic end, Sankara made a significant change that would shape the identity of the nation. In 1984, 2 years into his rule, Sankara renamed the country from the Republic of Upper Volta to Burkina Faso. The new name was symbolic, derived from two local languages, Burkina from Mossi, meaning honest, and Faso from Dioula, meaning homeland. Together they translate to land of honest men. This was more than just a name change. It was a statement of intent, a declaration of a new national identity, and an affirmation of the country's indigenous heritage. It was a break from the colonial past and a vision of a future where the people of Burkina Faso could live with integrity and pride in their homeland. The renaming marked a new identity for the nation, the land of honest men. The legacy of Sankara's reforms and his vision for Burkina Faso continue to resonate today, even as the country faces ongoing challenges. The journey from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso is a testament to the resilience and determination of its people in their ongoing struggle for a better future. But Burkina Faso's journey from a French colony to an independent nation is a tale of resilience, change, and identity. From the late 19th century, when it was invaded and became a French protectorate, this landlocked West African nation has undergone significant transformations. It was once the Republic of Upper Volta, named by its French colonizers, but decided to redefine itself in 1984, adopting a new name, Burkina Faso, meaning land of honest men. In the struggle for independence, which blossomed in the mid-20th century, the people of Burkina Faso showed their determination to reclaim their autonomy. The wave of change continued post-independence with the rise and fall of leaders, from Thomas Sankara's ambitious socio-economic reforms to the long rule of Blaise Compaoré. Yet despite its historical challenges, including political instability, droughts, and corruption, Burkina Faso stands tall today, a testament to its people's resilience. It is a country rich in culture with a mosaic of ethnic groups, languages, and traditions. Its largest ethnic group, the Mossi people, add to the vibrant diversity of the nation. So, that's the story of Burkina Faso, a country with a history as rich as its culture. If you found this video informative and want to learn more about other fascinating topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share them with your friends. Remember, knowledge is power.